I've been seeing a lot of Q&A videos going around out there, so I said, screw it, why not do one myself? Let's hop into these questions. First one's from my guy Detail for Life. Can I be your first question? I got you. So Bree says my all-time favorite game, and honestly, without say, I'm picking Modern Warfare 2 all day. There's a close second, which is one of the old Splinter Cells I used to play online. It was one of the first Splinter Cells that had an online game mode. That was so much fun, but MW2 is definitely on top. I straight up used to hook up a laptop and connect my Ethernet cable to my laptop and my Xbox so I can play online for the first time, and that was one of the first multiplayer games I ever played. And yes, I was on Xbox. I'm answering the people who follow my Twitter first because they're the homies. Ramen, my guy Noodler, says, can you carry me to my first win? I got you, just DM me and I'll hook you up. My guy Mo the MILF Hunter, he says, why the F are we getting married, bro? You can't just leave me hanging here. Also, you're hot. Yo, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for following me on Twitter. Okay, so Sima, what's good with you? She says, do you actually like beans? Yes, I actually like beans. The whole reason why I named my name KenBeans is gonna be answered in a future question, but I do like beans. Everything. I like them all. All right, so Nikki, I don't like you. When did you become a Marv, or were you always one? Yeah, you're really funny. Nice troll question. Let's go to the next one. Okay, Jordy says, why are you a bitch? Got you. All right. Yeah, so in case you guys know Jordy, she's so clouded and so good at Siege. You guys need to check her out. Her link's gonna be down below as well. All right, so Toast, what's good with you? This is one of my mods on Twitch, and for everyone who doesn't know, he says, have you considered getting help for being a yeah, I actually have been. You're really funny, Toast. You guys are really funny. People on Twitter love me over there. They really do. Laura wants to know my favorite color. My favorite color is blue, Laura. I got you. Can you play the song Nancy Drew? No, I can't because of DMCA, but I did listen to it. It's kind of fire. All right, so my guy Clayton, he's a VIP in my chat. He says, so are you going to forget us when you make it big? Absolutely not. First off, you're my homies. If you come through on my Twitch channel, I appreciate every single person who stops by. It means the world to me. I always say this every stream. It's almost like second nature to me because I really do feel like I have to thank people to come to my Twitch stream. When I first started and I averaged like no viewers, it meant the world when like 1 or 2 people would stop by and hit me with a follow. I always remember the day ones, but I can promise you we're gonna get bigger. So if you stick around now, I'm gonna remember you in the future, especially because I never stop reading chat.
Try to never stop reading chat.
Next question from my guy Sean, who also wants VIP. He says, why can you not read? That's a valid question. Even though I have a 3.7 in college right now in my senior year, still can't answer that. My guy El Hekma, he says, are you interested in making a real push into Fortnite comp in the future? Honestly, not at all. I was in the beginning, but I slowly switched over and I'm not doing that anymore. Mostly because I find more excitement doing content creation, and it's something that I really like to do. I'm trying to build a community that's gonna stick around no matter what game I play or what video I post on YouTube. So becoming pro is honestly not my cup of tea, but there are a lot of people that follow me that are, so I try and help everyone. Why are you so underrated? I honestly don't think I'm underrated. I think I have a decent amount of followers from what I'm at right now, but I appreciate the compliment. How did you get your YouTube name? Like, how did you think of Ken and Bean? So one of my friends, I explain this a lot, one of my friends named Simeone, he's the one that always used to call me Ken Bean and Ken Bone, and just to be honest with you, it just stuck, mostly because I was looking for a name change, because the first name I had was extremely cringy, and honestly this one's a little bit cringy itself. I may have picked a different one, but we're just gonna run with it for the time being. Shout out to my guy Simeone because he's the one that came up with the name. I don't know how he came up with it, it just happened. He says, how much can you deadlift / squat? 275 or maybe 315 for one. I never max out anymore. That's not something I like to do. Did someone teach you any of these tips that made you who you are today? Honestly, there's a lot of people that had a big impact on my life. It's something that even though I'm playing online through a game, I meet a lot of people who are wholesome and really down to earth, and I learn from them just by picking up how they talk to people. Not only that, but I'm friends with a lot of older people, and I think that when you're friends with older people, you mature faster. I just take a little bit from all my friends and how they handle different situations, and I just try to apply that for myself. The tips just come along with experience, to be honest. Next question is from my guy Brandon, aka Storms. He's one of my best friends IRL, and the question is, do you feed your cats? Yes, I feed my cats, Brandon. I don't know what you're talking about. They're getting very fat, actually, and they need to go on a diet, but next question. Epic says, what inspired the bean? So one thing that inspired the bean, low-key goes back to Modern Warfare 2, a guy named Chris Smooth. I don't know if you guys know him now. He does 2K stuff and real NBA basketball highlights and news and stuff, but he used to play Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. He was literally my idol. I love that man, and I wish he posted content on COD again, but it's just something that he's not into anymore. I respect it, but he was was my main motivation, and honestly still is, because when I was watching when I was like 12 years old, he was exactly what I wanted to do. Panimal, I like that name actually. Why did you decide to start YouTube? The main reason why I wanted to start a channel was because I was looking for something to do besides go to college. I know that a lot of people go to college and waste a lot of time going out, and I wanted to spend that time doing something to learn about. And to be honest, I wanted to take my passion for gaming and just monetize it into something that I really love. And it's slowly working. It's not exactly where I want it to be, but you know, it's steps along the way and we're getting there. Next question from Goat Ninja again. He says, are you ever going to branch out and do other kinds of content like Among Us or unboxing videos? I actually am going to do unboxing videos eventually. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it on this channel. I might just keep this a gaming channel, but I am going to branch out and do other content, other games as well. Right now, I think Fortnite is not in the best position. I'm just gonna try and ride the wave, and we'll see when the next game comes out and what happens. Mo says who would win in a fight, a monkey or a 5-year-old? Honestly, I think a monkey would low-key win that. Heavy Sleep says also, what are your goals on YouTube? My goals on YouTube right now is just to maintain a consistent upload schedule, because I'm telling you guys right now, if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, consistency is way more important than about 90% of the things. Right up behind that, probably on the same level as consistency, is quality. If you can maintain those two and do something in your niche, you will literally do pretty damn well on YouTube. One of my main goals though was to hit 50K by the end of this year, but because of school, I'm not sure how that's gonna happen. Next question from my guy Ale. He was literally my 10th follower, probably around there, definitely top 10. He says, yo Kenny, how's your day been? Yo Ale, you the GOAT, my man. My day's going well. Golden says, which season did you start playing Fortnite? Before there were seasons, but I really started picking it up in about season 1, season 2-ish, but I definitely played before there were seasons, and I played it when it first came out. I got my PC at the end of season 4 and really started putting in work on the YouTube. I unlisted a lot of videos though, because I wanted to keep it a niche on my channel and just not upload random stuff. House or apartment? I would definitely want a house, but to be honest with you, I'm definitely picking an apartment. If I made a lot of money, I would definitely get a house though. Next question from my guy Rex. He says, do you play Clash of Clans? I do play Clash of Clans. I'm gonna put a screenshot of my base up on the screen right now. I'm almost on max Town Hall 10 right now, and no, I never bought gems. Google user says, what's your setup? At the moment, I can't tell you that, but one thing I can tell you is that I'm gonna have a setup vid coming soon. I just revamped the whole room with my dad, and it's been about a month and a half since I started, but it's coming together and we're almost done, so stay tuned for that vid. Make sure you subscribe for that because it's gonna be crazy. I gotta answer this question because I get this question a lot. How do I get better shotgun aim? You do a bunch of things. I'm gonna list them real quick. First thing you can do is lower your sense. Second thing you can do is practice focusing on shooting players in the head. Third thing you could do is practicing creative. Bonus one is to watch pro players and see how they do it. Mr. Trius says, can I be like you someday? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You wanna be different, bro. You don't wanna be like me. That's whack. Then he says, what is 1 + 1? I think it's 2. Gavin says, when are you gonna play Fort again? You lame. Honestly, I'm really not sure. The game's in a rough state right now and it's difficult to play, but it does have a place in my heart, so I'll probably be on it here and there. As far as I know, you're in college right now. How did you manage grades with games? To be honest with you, I could be doing a lot better if I didn't do YouTube and create content, but it's just all about dedicating time to studying and just managing your time well so that you can do both. The one thing I don't agree with is that if your parents limit you to the amount you play games per week or per day or whatever the case may be, if you're getting good grades and you're playing the game, there's no reason not to be able to do what you're doing. So that's one thing. When I have a kid, that's not gonna happen. Other hobbies as well as games you like? My main hobby right now is just going live on Twitch. I also like to use my camera to take photos. I like to help my mom with real estate stuff. I'm low-key gonna start selling stuff on Amazon. I sell stuff on eBay. I just find different ways to monetize stuff online so that I can do what I really want to do when I become older. But in all seriousness, if you want to come chill for the one time, go follow my Twitch in the description. It's gonna be linked down below. Do you think you'll keep making Fortnite content, or will you also branch out to other games in the near future? By the way, great content, man. Really helped. Nemesis, I appreciate you, my guy, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna be branching out to other games. I already answered this question, so I'm not gonna go too in depth with it. Last one, because my brain empty. Do you have any secret talent that we don't know about? If not, what's your most useless talent? This is a tough question. What the I hate to be that one nerd about cards, but low-key, I used to do a lot of magic tricks with cards and stuff like that, and I would practice a lot from YouTube videos. That's one secret talent. I haven't picked the deck cards up in a while, but I do have a bunch downstairs. I don't even know what a useless talent might be, so I don't know how to answer that one either. If you guys got any secret talents, leave them down in the description. Okay, I'm back, and I want to show you my talent. Back in 9th grade, I drew this. So If that counts or anything, this is definitely gotta count for something. My name is at the bottom right here, and I drew that in art class back in 9th grade. Right now I'm a senior in college. I have more drawings I'm probably gonna throw up on screen, but yeah, I used to be a good drawer. How much more videos do you plan to make, and what motivates you to keep putting out videos? I plan on making videos till the day I die. I want to keep this channel for the rest of my life. This is a dream job, and I can't call it a job yet, but I'm working towards it, so definitely never gonna stop posting. I'm all about posting content that's trying to help people, but at the same time, I'm looking to experiment and just explore new options. The one thing that keeps me motivated is just simply the pressure of having to work my entire life. I'm low-key kind of scared of leaving college and getting a full-time job and never being able to do what I dreamed of doing. So even if this channel dies and it doesn't work, I'm gonna find a way to make it work. Why did you do YouTube instead of real-world jobs? That's low-key a tough one. I used to work at a restaurant for about 3 to 4 years. I low-key kind of did work a real job. I worked as a busboy for about 4 or 3 years or something like that, and I learned a lot from it, so I'm grateful I did that. But it came to a point of just realizing that these jobs, a lot of them are just dead ends. Like, for example, that busboy job I had, I'm not getting anywhere with that. I'd rather put some time into something that I can invest in and just put more time into me so I can become better as a person. And when I truly realized that and kind of just quit the job, my life started getting better. Even though there was ups and downs and days where I don't get views, days where I get views, all in the end worth it, because every time I post a video or every time I stream, I learn something that's gonna help me become better and become a better and stronger content creator. That was a mouthful, but I hope that helps. My favorite food and drink, the best alternative is this drink called Poppy. I absolutely love that drink because it actually tastes like soda, but it's healthy for you. The one downside is I stopped buying it because it's literally $35 for like a 12 pack. You got me messed up thinking I'm gonna buy that. If I were to go to a restaurant and get my favorite meal, I'm getting a Caesar salad, I'm getting a salmon with vegetables and mashed potatoes, and I'm literally gonna go crazy because that's my favorite. And then get me a Poppy drink, and I'm telling you, it just hits different. My guy RD says, will you play Rocket League with viewers on stream later on, like maybe a tournament or something? He's asking this for the people that don't know, because I do stream Rocket League on my Twitch channel, link below again. Subtle plugs all around this YouTube video. Honestly, I mostly play Rocket League just to chill. I may play with some viewers here and there, but not a tournament now. Life, what's good with you, my G? What do you want to be in the future? To be honest, I really want to do YouTube and streaming full time, but if it wasn't that, I'd be doing something in business analytics because that's my major. I'd probably be working on the back end of a bank and just doing deals and stuff like that. Probably doing code on some computer somewhere because I do have a minor in computer science. Quando says, what inspired you into becoming a Fortnite coach and content creator on YouTube? This question is different because nothing really inspired me to become a Fortnite coach. That's not at all what I wanted to be. I just wanted to teach people about the game, but it kind of just developed over time to a coach. I've only coached about like 3 people, and the only reason why people might consider me a coach is because I filled a niche on YouTube that not a lot of people did well, and I think that's why my channel did kind of good. I kept it going because I knew that's what worked for me. Now might be the time to slowly put in new things, but we'll see what happens. This is a really good question. Shout out to my man Shalou right here. I'm not sure if I said that right. How do you know all of these tips? Do you copy, or is it your own ideas? Thanks. I appreciate you, my guy. So if I were to give this whole secret away, I feel like anyone would be able to do it, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. The way I come up with tips on any game is by doing one of 2 things. You play the game a lot and analyze what you did right in certain situations and write that down like physically on a piece of paper. You can get really good at a game just by playing it, and you do subtle little things that's really hard to learn over time throughout your time of playing it. Then you could teach people exactly how to do it the way you did it. I do come up with these tips myself off the top of my head by analyzing my own gameplay. It's literally just what I think about when I'm making these YouTube videos. I've copied maybe a handful out of all the tips on my channel, but I never make a habit out of it, because if you make a habit out of that, you'll never be able to be successful on YouTube, because all you're doing is copying someone's content and not creating it. When you don't know how to create content, you only copy, that's not going to get you far. You need to be able to brainstorm, come up with unique ideas that haven't been done yet. Thanks for the good question. What inspired your profile picture? Shout out to my man Brandon, aka Dynamics at the moment. He's done a lot of graphic designs for me and stuff. He's one of my close friends online, and he's helped me out a whole lot. He's the one that designed it. If you guys need any sort of graphics, hit him up because he literally knows how to do everything. What other games do you play to improve your finger and thumb dexterity? Literally any single game will help you with that, but try playing games that will be fun to you, because that's what's gonna make you want to get better at it. Just don't play Minecraft or Among Us with no movement. Unless you're a Minecraft pro, that's different. What's the dumbest shit you ever done? Be honest. I'm gonna tell you the quickest, most embarrassing story of my life. When I was in 1st grade, that's about when I was 8 or 9 years old, I believe, I went to my babysitter's house house, and she invited all her girlfriends over and all the teenage girls that were there. And since I was like 10 or 11, I was really nervous and didn't know how to act. I was also really fat. I weighed 100 pounds in first grade. I'm gonna put a picture up on the screen right now because I don't care. I'm a bigger and better person now, so I'll put that up for you guys to laugh at. Long story short, we were going swimming and there was one of those donuts in the pool, but it was the mini one, and I jumped in and got up out of the pool and I couldn't get it off my stomach. That was probably one of the most embarrassing things because all the girls were trying to help me get it off and they knew I was just fat and ugly and all that. So yeah, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life. But I don't care now because I've lost a lot of weight since then. Just Purple says, what is the most valuable skill to have in Fortnite? Peace, control, aim, builds. Honestly, I really do think that you need every single one of these. But if I had to pick one, I would probably say aiming. Simply because if you can't aim, you're never going to kill someone. The builds you can at least work at and be mediocre at. But if you don't have your aim, pretty much nothing. Okay, so next question from my guy Ray says, will you be playing with any of your subs or reacting to our montages? Right now, I don't think I'm big enough to react to montages, so I'm gonna have to say no to that. But in the future, if I was the size of like Jarian or Fleet, I would definitely react to something around my subs or even play with them or do something with them. Right now, if you want me to watch something, I comment on people's posts all the time. Just come to my Discord or follow my Twitter and send me in a message. If you literally made it to the end of this video, I've with you so heavy. I don't even know what to say because I appreciate everyone. All my socials are gonna be in the description down below. Come through on the Twitch channel for real and follow me on Twitter because that's when I'm most active at. Stay tuned for the setup tour that's coming soon. I appreciate you guys and I'll talk to y'all in the next video. We're probably gonna do a Q&A in the future, so if I didn't answer your question, I'm sorry. Don't forget to use code KenBeans. I love y'all. Deuces everyone. Peace.